We have talked a lot about the crazy roof lines in this building, and here's one spot where you can see three of them. We've got a steep, a medium, and a shallow pitched right there. And right now, Tommy's outside trying to figure out how to make them watertight. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
All right, so a complicated roof line, bunch of different materials I hear are in order?
You might say there's a complicated roof line, that's for sure. I mean, we've got different pitches, and they're all coming down into this one area here. So, I mean, you got to keep the roof and the house dry.
Right.
So it all starts with the underlayment. Now, years ago, we didn't even use underlayment. Then it got to the point where we started using a felt paper like this. It's basically a paper saturated with asphalt, and it comes in different weights. This is a 15-pound felt, but it goes all the way up to 90-pound felt for different materials in different situations, okay? But today, we use a lot of this material right here. And this is basically a self-sealing membrane to protect the building against, in our area, ice dams. But it will also protect the house. If you get wind blown off shingles, the house will still stay dry.
So I can see this sort of asphalt top right there.
Yeah,
serves
the
a purpose. The granules just help those guys not from slipping off? Or?
So it's not slippery. They make it that it doesn't have any granules and it's very hard to walk on because it's slippery.
Right.
All right, this also is self-adhering. It adheres itself totally to the roof once you peel this off, and you can't get it off. But the thing is it's also a self-sealing membrane. So if I take a roof shingle, a roof nail, and I puncture it, so you can see as the nail comes through how it's pulled all of this sticky stuff up around the nail, sealing it so if water from above, from a shingle being blown off or even an ice dam, water won't migrate in through this and into the house.
So if that's going up there, what is the gray that I'm looking at and why the change?
All right, because this is basically for high temperature roof. So if, for example, you were to put a metal roof on here, it would get a lot hotter than an asphalt shingle roof. And so what you want is you want to make sure that you use this when you stick it to the rubber roof, all right? Because this material right here melts at a lower temperature and it will run down and stain this roof.
Okay, so high temp, just where we sort of meet the two materials.
Just where you need it. You need it in this area here where you have the transition from one to the other. If you look up there in the valley, because if there's metal flashing there, you don't want to soften this stuff to make it weak and it'd fail. Now you see, Kevin, we covered this entire roof with this self-sealing membrane, all the way up to the ridge, around the chimneys, everywhere. And we've been using this stuff from the very beginning. A lot of guys don't. There's other materials that you can use. Let's say you go up 6 feet, then you can go to a different underlayment. That costs a little bit less. But we've always looked at it as, do it right the first time, spend a little more money up front to protect that building. In the long run, it's going to be cheaper if you have damage to water in the house to get that.
Gotcha. All right, Tommy, thank you. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button. Make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.